what should be the perspective of civilization and humanity to school shootings? School shootings are going to happen. As the species evolves forward, there's going to be forces and things that act upon the species to try to terminate the species. You can't terminate a species with a school shooting. The purpose of a school shooting is not to terminate the species of humanity. That doesn't stop the train of humanity from moving forward at all. We do need to sober our view of loss. Look at animals. Let nature be your guide. Anybody who doesn't let nature be their guide is bound to be a fool. God has given us access to all the truth that we need. And there is tons of species and animals and trophic levels of existence to study. I hate to always hear ants be illustrated as the example of life, but virus, disease, predators, there's things, flood. One flood can kill an entire colony of ants or multiple colonies of ants. So there is population reduction. It is a part of existence. Population's going to increase and decrease. We don't want to explore severe population reductive events. Things that reduce the population, but in extreme ways, are not things we want to play with and experiment with. But school shootings do not reduce the population. It's water off a duck's back as far as the species' perspective is concerned. The species moves forward. It's going to happen. You know what? People die of flu bugs. People die of car accidents. People die of school shootings. People die of public shopping mall shootings. There's going to be, it's an expression of free people. If you want free people, if you want freedom, and everybody raise your hand if you want freedom. I like freedom. If you want freedom, then included in freedom is going to be people going wrong. And that is included in freedom, under the banner of freedom. If you want safety more than freedom, you can raise your hand. I don't want it. I'm not going to raise my hand for that. I'm going to put my hand down. If someone says, if they say, raise your hand if you like freedom, and then if someone says, raise your hand if you want safety more than freedom, I'm going to put my hand down. I'm not going to leave it up there. But if you want safety more than freedom, you're going to have to control everything. And it's an error. It's a false trick, because Plato, Aristotle, they already asked the question, how can man defend against the unforeseen? You can only do safety provision for things that you have not, or that you have knowledge of. You cannot pre-employ an effective defense for an unknown or an unforeseen trajectory attack. So the pursuing of safety over freedom is an intellectual fallacy. It's an intellectual error. It's an erroneous pursuit, and it's destined to fail for all of those who pursue it. There is no such thing. So raise your hand for freedom and say you like freedom and all that comes with it.